Elevate Lifestyle Podcast, AR Records, this your boy Eternal. Elevate your mind, elevate your body, elevate your soul, and in turn, elevate your lifestyle. Wildlife Chad in the building. It's your boy Eternal, AR Records. Chad, what's good, yo? Talk to me real quick. First of all, man, this is an interview in the making. I believe we spoke about doing this interview like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And now you finally here,
Let's
right?
get it popping.
And you get it popping. Okay, first and foremost, man, Wildlife Chad, tell the people who you are, man. Just so, you know, give them a little brief background of who you are and what you do and why we are having this interview. Where did the name Wildlife Chad come from?
I'm a YouTuber. Wildlife Chad. We just crossed 100,000 subscribers.
Right, shout out to that, man. That's a huge mark for you.
It's real.
Shout out to you too, man. Hey, real quick, let me see that plaque real quick. Let me just read it to the people.
Plaque came
Yeah.
in.
So YouTube just sent Chad this dope-ass plaque. It presented to Gatorpool Gators for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And that's huge. Do you mind if I said it right here? Okay. So tell the people, like, your 100,000 Gatorpool Gators, what is that, you know, that channel? What does it showcase?
It showcases my pets. Animals that,
Yeah.
I raise crocodilians. I've been always a crocodilian fan since Steve. Late nights with Steve, you know what I'm saying? It just been in me since a child.
So crocodilians, explain that to the listener that does not know about animals. Like what is that?
Crocodilians are like alligators in general, what people would think an alligator is, but it's different
Right.
type of species. So if it's a lot of different kind of species, we're gonna call them all the species.
It's crocodilian.
crocodilians.
That's a
all
bet,
of them
yeah.
crocodilians.
Yo, so this is dope, man. This is one of the reasons I brought you on, because you got so much knowledge. Let's talk about the different species real quick of crocodilians.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so break it down for the people. What are the most, when everyone sees on TV, they think what is the thing that comes to mind? The most popular, you can say, species of crocodile.
American alligator.
American alligator. Those are the big ones.
Yeah, they can get up to 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
A male. A female probably max out around 8.
8 feet. So how long? So when you talk about 15 feet, like how many years does that take?
Yeah, you know, they can live upwards from 70, 100 years.
100 years.
Yeah, with under the proper care.
And what's proper care?
In captivity.
In captivity?
Yeah, away from the wild and the parasites and predators.
Yeah.
Things that could eat them.
What? Okay, man, we got so much to talk about. I'm gonna kind of veer off on different things, but we're gonna come right back. What is when you talk about crocodiles? What is who is a crocodile scared of in the wild? What preys on crocs?
Jaguars.
Jaguars. So you telling me jaguars would go in the wild and they're gonna go into so crocodiles generally stay on land or in the water?
They get on land. They got to sunbathe. They got to dry out.
They got to dry out. So jaguars would generally attack them on land, or they go up in that water?
Wherever they spot them at, they'll get in that water.
Yo, this shit's crazy. So they literally, they be hunting the fucking crocs?
Yes, sir. That's some good meat. Have you ever ate alligator?
No. I mean, I'm sure, like, when you let one of yours go, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna get some crocodile.
We can go to Papa Do's and get them.
Yeah, it's crazy though. So so in the wild, crocs, what do they eat?
In the wild,
anything, or what do they generally hunt?
You know, fowl, birds, or ducks usually.
So they got just talking to the mic. So we got that.
Usually ducks or
So when you talk about pigs, okay, hold on. We gotta run it back real quick.
Rabbits.
You just brought something to my mind, man. Yo, let's tell the people real quick. You had a pig, right?
Yeah, I had a pig.
His name is Oreo, right?
Yeah, Oreo.
What happened with Oreo? Let's let the people. It's the craziest shit ever, yo. You had a pig. So Chad has had, I think, every animal you could ever name, but you had a pig, right?
Yeah,
and
man.
his name was Oreo. What happened? Tell the people what happened with Oreo, yo.
And it was a couple of, like, two Thanksgivings ago. It was right before Thanksgiving. Oreo got out the fence like she usually do. You know what I'm
But
saying?
hold on. First, tell the people how big Oreo was when you got her, and then when we're talking about this situation, how big she got. It's crazy. She blew up.
When I got her, she was 2 handfuls. You know what I'm saying? Probably 10 pounds.
Right, and then fast forward to when she
3 months.
And how much?
50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Solid. Beast.
Yeah, solid. Like, yo.
Beast.
Yo, solid. Yo, it's crazy. What were you feeding her in those 3 months? It don't even make no sense.
Everything, whatever we wasn't eating.
Right.
But a lot of sweet potatoes. That was our favorite thing.
Yo, see, shout out to sweet potatoes, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that's good nutrition, even for pigs. Yeah. So tell me what happened with Oreo, yo. She hit the fence.
Broke out the fence, man. I believe it was just too close to Thanksgiving, man. Somebody had their eyes on her. They seen Oreo out there, man.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy.
They had their hole dug and they ate my pig, man.
Yo, it's crazy because you know I had came over. I was getting some animals, I think from Chad, some, and we went around the block looking for Oreo. Yo, you was in your car, I was in my car. We was going around, and you said, "Nah, she got ate, or somebody ate her." Yo, that was a big pig. That was thick, you know. Yeah. So yeah,
my baby. You know, I had another one before Oreo.
Right. So what happened? That same one, that
she was a beast. She busted out the back fence.
And so the fence is not no like little whole fence. It's like a
wood.
Yeah,
it's a nice 2x4 wood, like your regular house fence.
So she straight up did the what's that pig's name from Lion King? She did the
Pumbaa.
The Pumbaa. She did the Pumbaa on the fence.
She bust through that fence, man. She wasn't
yo, that's crazy. So let's go back to and that's a real story. That's facts. That's not even just for this show. That's facts. Let's go back to the Crocs. So so they eat pigs. You said they in the wild, they fowl, duck. They don't ever. It's crazy because you showed me a video one time, if you remember, man, where a croc took the fucking face off of a zebra. Yo, this shit was the craziest. Yo,
seen it.
Yo, this shit was the craziest shit ever. I'm sitting there like, yo, what is going on? And the face was still stuck on. It was like, it was
just folding that mouth up off of him.
Man, that was so they don't. So how did that? They don't hunt zebras?
They do.
They do.
Because, you know, a lot of times they got to cross that water. Zebras, you know, antelopes, wildebeest.
Right. So,
crossing.
But do they hunt them or just if they
That's the hunting. That's the hunting ground.
Okay. No doubt. So zebras, it's crazy. That was a G zebra. You know that. Like,
still alive.
Still. It was. So in that video, one of the Crocs started fighting the other one and started if you remember when they were. So why are they territorial crocodiles?
Nah, cause see that's how they do their death rolls. Both of them, everybody got to grab a hold to it so to keep it stationary.
Right.
So when everybody can take their turns twisting and doing their death roll to get their bite off.
Yeah. Hey, I need you in that mic just so that people can hear you. Yeah. But yeah. So why would the Croc? Why would the Croc bite another Croc?
Because he got his piece. Got a nice piece. They steal from each other. They are cannibals. He'll eat him.
Oh, okay.
If his foot come off, he'll grab his foot, he'll spin it off, and he will eat his foot.
Okay.
They are cannibals.
Okay, no doubt. I ain't see.
You know, we are prey. We on the prey. We on the menu too.
We on the menu? Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, but so let's talk a little bit about your setup that you have. You're from Houston, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're from Houston, and you know, shout out to the H. Tell the people in your garage what you got going on right now. What's your setup?
I have enclosures. I have one large enclosure that's 8 by 12.
So I want you to talk as if the people have no idea what an enclosure is, so they can understand.
It's a tank. You know, a lot of people have a fish tank. They keep their fish in. Mm-hmm. I got a tank that I keep my alligators in, my crocodilians.
Right.
And they call it enclosures.
Right.
And I build them from scratch.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. But before we talk about the building part, tell them what exactly right now you have, how many, and it's crazy when you guys hear what my man got going on. It's just out of control.
At the moment, I have 15.
15 Crocs.
15 crocodilians.
That's crazy, right?
You think so?
I mean, I think it's
don't-
dope. I'm just saying, when people hear this, they think about one. You have 15, right?
I see videos where people have hundreds. That's crazy.
Okay, no doubt. No, that's dope. You know, I mean, so what sizes, what age, what, like, let the people know.
Well, my big boy, my oldest one that I have right now is almost 8 years old. His name is Blitz.
Blitz, shout out to Blitz, man. I remember Blitz when he was a little baby.
You know what I'm saying? Blitz, he's almost 8 years old, and he lives in an 8x12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, right. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm trying to get some eggs out of him.
Right, but let's talk about that real quick, man. You got him a girl, but you haven't let them play around yet.
Nah.
Why not?
I house them right next door to each other because she pretty small.
She okay, and Blitz, give his weight and size.
Blitz is 4.5 feet.
And he is a dwarf caiman, correct?
Dwarf caiman.
What? Tell the people. Explain to them what is a dwarf caiman.
A dwarf caiman is a Paleosuchus trigonatus. What is a Paleosuchus trigonatus?
Right. Hell yeah. My bad.
It's a smooth fronted caiman. It's a type of crocodilian.
Okay, but they only grow to a certain size, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what size is that? Full grown.
See, they say they're called dwarfs, but they still can reach up to 7.5 feet.
7.5 feet.
A particular species was found was 8.1 feet.
So
eight.
So how big is Blitz? Do you feel gonna get?
But of all the crocodilian species, that is a small crocodilian.
That's small. Generally speaking, you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's run it back real quick. So you have Blitz got a girl. What's her weight and her age?
I haven't weighed her.
Okay.
Like, at this point, she's still too young. She's small, way smaller than him. If I put them together, he'll kill her.
Well, okay, so tell the people, why is that?
She too small. They still a little young, so he's territorial of his enclosure.
Right.
Once I build their new enclosure and add both of them to it, and they can both adjust to it, then they can coexist.
But how do you introduce them to each other?
When I house them next door to each other,
so that they get familiar.
Yeah, barely just familiar with each other. So when I do, it's just a gateway,
right,
for the introduction.
So okay. Besides the crocodiles, what else do you have in your setup at the crib?
I have a couple of lizards. A Jesus Christ lizard.
What's the Jesus Christ lizard?
Green basilisk. They call them Jesus Christ lizards because they can run across water.
Okay, yo, that's dope. Yeah.
You probably seen video. Just Google Jesus Christ lizard, and that's him. That's my boy. Yeah. They got the most dinosaurish looking crest on their head.
Yeah.
Can't miss them.
Yeah, they dope, 100%. So, what else? You got the Jesus Christ lizard.
Got the Jesus Christ lizard. I got the Chinese water dragon. And boy, I got him as a rescue.
Okay. What's the difference between that and a Jesus Christ lizard?
They pretty much get about the same size. But totally different lizards, but they live in the same type of environment.
Right.
I had them housed together, but they was both trying to fight over the female. Even though the Chinese water dragon couldn't mate with her, he would still try to lay with her.
And so when let's talk about this real quick, man. When these animals, when they procreate, you know what I'm saying? Like when Blitz is gonna get ready, whenever he's ready to get with the girlfriend you got him. When crocodiles procreate, how do they do it? What's that process? Is it like a mating process?
Yeah, it's courting signs, and they choose it. They just like us.
Okay, they choose it. So how you know that he's gonna that Blitz is gonna take to what's her name?
Zelda. Yeah, we don't
Zelda,
know.
Okay.
We don't know. I'm just hoping if she don't.
And if she don't, do Crocs, do they kill him? Or is it just like, yo, I'm straight?
Once I see the tide changing for her, I say, well, I reach and I know when it's,
Yeah. So real quick, so when he does, the bada boom, bada bing, how long is that process to when the new gator comes out? Is it a live birth? Is it eggs?
They lay eggs.
Okay, how many eggs do they generally lay?
Approximately 12.
12. And out of the 12, how many?
9, 12. Depends.
Depends. Yeah.
I heard someone had 6.
6. Yeah. And then And so they lay the eggs, and how do do the mothers, like, do they take care of them, or they just leave them to be, and they just, kind of
They
hatch
hang
on their
around their
own?
mama for a little while, but after that, they on their own.
They're on their own.
Yeah, they got to fend for themselves.
So let's change directions for a second. Tell the people what interested you.
Steve
But tell them who that is. Tell them what that is, who that is.
Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter.
Right, you know that, but I mean, and rest in peace, right?
Indeed.
Why did he inspire you or motivate you?
Just late nights of watching Steve, man. Something about the man just showing off his crocodilians or wild species in the wild,
Right.
natural habitat.
Okay, and so what was that process for you to get your first one? And what did at that time, were you living at home? Did you with your mom, with your
Yeah.
girl? What did they say when you brought a crocodile to the, you know what I'm saying?
When I first got my first opportunity to get a crocodile, it was just, I was like 12.
Okay.
Just on a regular day, and my mom was in the shopping center, and I saw it was a pet shop a couple of doors down.
Right.
Man, let me go in the pet shop. You know where my mind went.
Right.
I walked in there. They had some type of crocodiles. It was some type of crocodiles.
Right.
They wasn't alligators. They was crocodiles.
So tell the people the difference between crocodiles and alligators so they can understand.
Alligators have a more rounded snout. Crocodiles have a more V-shaped snout.
Okay.
And more vicious and more faster.
Which ones? Crocodiles or alligators?
Crocodiles.
Okay. And are alligators, are
Alligators are like the puppy dogs of the crocodile. Yeah.
Okay, no doubt. So you were 12, you walked into the pet store.
Still dangerous dinosaurs, though.
Absolutely. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted, man. Hey, respect to all these different species. But you're in the pet store.
Yeah.
At 12, you seen a crocodile.
Yeah, man.
And you told Mom Dukes, you was like, yo, I want this.
Fascinated. I couldn't tell her. I didn't say nothing to her. She was next door. I just was fascinated.
Right, so you was looking at it. You was fascinated.
So when we left the shopping center, went to the hall, it was just burning me up, burning my mind up. I had a little money.
Yeah.
I had a little couple of hundred, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
had enough to get it right then, but I ain't have it on me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I knew how to catch the bus.
Yeah. Yo, Chad, no doubt.
I caught the bus back down there and got my alligator.
Right.
I don't know what it was.
But tell me what happened when you brought it to the crib. What did Mom Duke say? Like, you 12 years old.
I ain't know what I was doing. I had it in a tank, just a fish tank.
Yeah.
Pretty big fish tank, though. Just low water, you know.
And she was like, that it's cool?
Yeah, she was cool with it.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to...
I went back to the pet shop, got some little goldfish to feed him.
Uh-huh.
I was taking care
So
of
you didn't know what to do at that time, or you knew already? You had been researching?
I knew I had to feed them. They had to eat. That's why I went back and got the goldfish.
Right.
But I didn't know I could feed them mice.
So how did you find that out?
I didn't realize that. That I lost that one. That one didn't make it too long. That one, I think I had that one like 2 years.
Well, so he didn't make it because you didn't know how to care for him at the time, or is it?
It was.
So was it your just lack of understanding at that time for how to care for a croc? Yeah.
Indeed, that's
And then
what it was.
So then did he die?
Yeah, he didn't make
Okay.
it.
But off of that, you understood, or you went back and researched on how to actually
I
properly
researched
care.
more, and I saw other people doing like feeding their snakes. I said, maybe I can incorporate some of that. I start seeing other things like when YouTube.
So you know one thing.
When YouTube came
Shout out
out,
to YouTube.
That's what opened it up to me.
Yo, so one thing that I want the people to understand, one thing I love about you is that you always research your craft.
Definitely.
And your craft is animals, more importantly, Crocs, but you're always researching, right or wrong.
Right.
That's how you learned to make these enclosures, because you make them on your own, correct? In fact, everything that you do yourself, right?
In-house.
In-house, yeah, 100%, and that's tremendous. So, okay, so you got that croc died, right?
Yeah.
And then when did you start going into multiple different animals?
I guess really soon after that, I got into iguanas.
Okay,
Everybody's walking around with an iguana on their shirt.
okay.
That was a big thing. So I got me an iguana, and I just could never get an iguana that was cool. I see how they had theirs on their shirt. Mine was always want to whoop me. Mine's always want to beat me down.
Yo,
man.
hey, real quick, are iguanas so the people can understand? Are iguanas, are they aggressive?
They are aggressive.
Naturally, like, you know.
because I've seen a lot of
Cause
Really
hey,
docile.
they be looking dope, man. I mean, I ain't
Yeah.
never fuck with one, but yeah,
Green, red,
yeah,
blue,
all them
iguanas,
colors.
yellow,
So
orange.
the iguana you had, he was aggressive.
Yeah, he was he was green.
He was green, and he was playing around. He wasn't having it. So what happened? What happened after the iguana?
After the iguana, it was another iguana. It was iguanas for a while, and then I run into another alligator.
Right. Okay. So yeah, how'd you get to this? This is the question.
one-
How did you get to multiple alligators?
This one was a spectacle caiman.
Okay. Tell the people what that is so that they can understand.
It's a different type of crocodilian.
A spectacle caiman.
Spectacle caiman.
Okay. And what? So describe the difference.
Spectacle caiman is probably I think it's like the third smallest species on the planet.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Because mine is Blitz is the second smallest.
A dwarf caiman that you have is the second smallest.
And it's one smaller. I'm about to get one pretty soon. I hope to have one at the show next weekend.
Okay. Yeah. So what show are you going to?
At the NRG.
NRG. What's the name of the show so people can understand? Like you're always these
Just a
reptile show.
reptile show at the NRG. You can't miss it. You can't be mistaken. Reptile show. Reptile
Right.
Expo.
Okay, so let's so how'd you get into multiple
Hoarding.
alligators?
Hoarding.
Was it okay? Yeah, no doubt. But like I'm saying, like, so how okay, let's actually ask this question. How many in when you envision your your future with animals, how many are you actually trying to have? You have 15 right now.
But see,
15 Crocs is a lot, yo.
yeah, but it's really basically just one species mostly.
But no, how many are you trying to have personally?
I would
in
like
your
to
future?
have. I would like to have every single species.
Yo,
Every single one.
how many species are there?
It's a lot of them.
A lot.
And
And you want to have one of each?
I want to have one, but I can't get them all. Like I can't get a saltwater croc.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, but
I
I'm
can't
sure you
get
could.
I can't get a Nile crocodile.
What's that? What's so that people can know?
Those are some big. They're man killers,
Man killers.
man eaters.
Wildlife Chat in the building. Gator Pool Gators on YouTube. Thank you for coming out, bro. It's your boy Eternal, AR Records. Yo, we're going to bring you back through and we're going to talk a little bit more about the other animals you have. This is a gator talk today, but we're going to talk about in the future about all the other animals and all the other things that you do. AR Records, man.